Alright, hey everybody in the audience, this is Evan Sheske, aka Gamer Without a Cause, playing with my good friend Blue Jay Central, aka Jason. I'm not going to tell you his last name, I don't know why. We're going to do a Let's Play of Left 4 Dead 2. Great game, by the way, highly recommend anyone buying it. It's about $20 on Steam. We're just going to do campaign on normal, and I'm not sure how far we'll take this, and if we start doing this regularly, there might be different people popping in and out. Let's do this.
Alright, my YouTube channel is Weasel Toast. I currently have no videos uploaded because I don't have any quality recording.
So what was your channel again, Jason?
Weasel Toast.
Alright, so go subscribe to Jason's channel. And while you're at it, why not subscribe to the one you would watch this video on?
Alright, start the game.
By the way, we're probably never going to get them as sponsors, but just so you know, right now I'm using a Razer Black Widow keyboard. Well, I'm alternating between using a Razer Black Widow keyboard and a Razer Onza gamepad hooked up to my PC, and I also have a Razer Electra headset. Razer makes great products too. But if you're choosing between Left 4 Dead 2 and a Razer product,
no official dedicated servers found. Search for best available community. Alright. It's looking for
Let's hope it's not like Team
dedicated
Fortress
server.
2 servers where there's just like shit flying everywhere and it's just like, ah, roll the dice, and everyone's like shooting fireballs.
Alright, it's still searching. Oh!
Alright, here we go.
Here we go. Oh yeah, at Bulk Barn, there are these like 4-foot long gummy rattlesnakes.
That's pretty sexy.
Actually, I think it's 3 foot long, but it took me like 10 minutes to eat one of them.
But Jason, in return for allowing you to make a video with me, you have to invite me to the next... Shit, my dog just went fucking crazy because somebody's at the door. In return for inviting you on this video, you have to invite me to the next sit talk, yeah.
Alright, we haven't recorded any for a while, and I don't know how to put it into a video, so we're gonna have to work on that. It's probably just gonna be like either a dumbass freeze frame of like...
Oh, by the way, for those of you who don't know the story of Left 4 Dead 2, basically it's just, there's 4 survivors, which are a football coach named Coach, a hick named Ellis, a gambler named Nick, and a production assistant named Rochelle, and they're all running from zombies. 1 second, I'm gonna turn down the volume.
I'm gonna turn down my game volume as well.
Oh, he ain't come back. Alright, and it auto-assigned me and Jason as our favorite characters, which is, I think so. Your favorite character is Coach, right?
I will play as anyone except for Rochelle.
That's nice.
Only because
so why don't we do a little Yeah, why don't we do a little introduction to this video? Hi, I'm Evan Sheske. I'm a grade 9 and it's 14. No, I wasn't held back. And I like video games. And my favorite video games are Bethesda RPGs, aka like Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. You know what I'm talking about. Or at least you should. And if you've never tried any of those games, try at least one. Come on, don't be a dick about it.
Oh god, spitter.
Oh, here we go.
Hunter.
Okay. Also, for those of you who still don't know don't know that much about the game,
yeah, I'm pretty dead over here.
You really need to help your teammates, and there are zombies who run at you, and also special infected
who
will also
run
at you.
Had a hole right through his chest. That was awesome.
Yeah. Alright, so Jason, why don't you do a little introduction?
I am Jason Hurley. Just don't Hurley. I just wanted to sound fancy for the crowd and the ladies out there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I'm free.
And Jason's had experience finding women over the internet. Jason, do you want to tell them about Tori?
Oh god, no.
Alright. So, we're probably going to end up telling this story multiple times if I'm also on the Sit Talk, but basically Jason wrote a really depressing emo comment on Facebook, and then a girl told him that it was alright and that she liked him, and then Jason took that as a meaningful relationship, and yet never tried to actually get in contact with Tori or speak to her at all at school. Also, she's a year older than him.
Yeah, I remember that. It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, sure.
Oh God!
Oh, for those of you who don't know what that is, we were just spit on by a boomer, which basically it's bile, which is its throw up, attracts.
He opened the door and he was standing right there.
Attracts hordes, which are just a bunch of the non-special infected.
Guys, come on. Oh, come on.
By the way, I'm probably gonna suck at this because I'm kind of talking and listening at the same time, but. Oh, by the way, Jason, what's your favorite? Just because seems to be a trend, what's your favorite series of games?
I can't put my finger on it. I kind of want to say Valve and Bethesda at the same time because I can't really pick.
Yeah.
A lot of people make a lot of great games, which I like to play, but I can't really.
I have to say, whenever Bethesda makes a multiplayer game, it's usually pretty disappointing because what do they have? Like, recently they've had, like, Brink, but their single-player games are amazing. But, like, we're playing a Valve game right now, Left 4 Dead 2. They also made Left 4 Dead 1. And I thought the Portal 2 story was amazing.
Oh, God, it's a hunter.
Yeah. Oh, he almost jumped off the rooftop. Jockey. Oh, damn it.
I'll pull you up.
Yeah.
Hunter.
So, this is...
Oh God, that was a good boomer.
This is chapter 1. If we do multiple versions of this, there are many different campaigns, and also, we have lots of friends who play Left 4 Dead. One of them would be my cousin Ben. There's also our mutual friend Colin. My brother Brendan. Ben's brother, Nick. Guess which character he plays as? Yeah, a fair amount of people.
Oh, a defib unit.
And more people are downloading it every day. Oh, maybe even we could get Davis just to speak.
No. Not Davis.
I don't know, he's pretty nerdy. He might attract an audience of Star Trek fans and such. No. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Star Trek's good.
It's alright.
It's a good sci-fi.
Some episodes are better than others, and some series are better than others.
I didn't like that episode where they went to that planet and there was, like, that disease that turned their skin purple, and it, like, aged them really fast.
I did not see that episode.
What?
I enjoyed the episode of... Okay, let's get into the really nerdy part here. I enjoyed the episode of Next Generation, which is What Defines a Man, which is basically... I believe they were trying to take data away from the ship, but, they had to figure out, like, does data qualify as a robot that they can just kind of use, or is he actually sentient? And, they had a lot of tests.
The guy who...
The robot guy.
Yeah, the robot guy,
Data.
I don't want to call him a cyborg, because he isn't a cyborg.
He's Data. Douchebag.
Alright, well, before we get into an argument about this, let's just go on ahead as planned.
Yeah.
And hack some kitchen zombies down.
For those of you who don't know, the only real difference between Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2 are the characters, where you play, and there's no melee weapons. In the first game, I believe it was just guns and no melee weapons. If I'm wrong, somebody's probably gonna hate me, but if I'm right, then suck on it. I don't know, are we allowed to use language like this on YouTube? I believe we are, right? Do you need some pills, by the way?
I just used pills, yes.
I'm gonna hit people with the cricket bat a la Shaun of the Dead. Teehee! That's one of my good movies that I like.
Oh. You're just...
Do you like Shaun of the Dead, Jason?
Have you actually never seen it.
Excellent movie.
But I've
again, there might be some people who disagree with me. Two of my favorite movies are Shaun of the Dead and what's the other one?
Honestly,
Hot Fuzz.
I can
Yeah, that's one.
pick a favorite movie.
However, I also really like The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight was an
Dark
amazing
Knight.
movie.
That's a good movie. No question. No question, that's a good movie.
If you have any comments on that, any negative comments or any disagreements, I dare you, leave it in the chat. Or not the chat, goddamn. Comments.
Comments, yes. Also, oh shit, I did very badly. But then again, I was talking. But I honestly don't see why everybody liked Avatar. Like, I respected that it had very good visual effects, but the story has been told literally hundreds of times.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
And it was really predictable. Like, that's kind of like what apparently a lot of people like that movie Super 8. That's why I liked it, Super 8. I don't know, this is a bit of a spoiler if you haven't seen it. Do you mind, Jason?
Go ahead. I'm probably never gonna see it.
You see instead of, you know how there's kids in the movie, so you might think, oh, it's gonna be kind of a kidsy movie?
Yeah.
The thing is, you know how most movies, the alien's either bad or good?
Mm-hmm.
In this one, the alien is just trying to return to its home planet, but while it's doing that, it still, like, eats people and stuff. So it's kind of like, it's a movie that has kids in it with aliens, but the alien is what a legitimate alien might be. It's, like, a bit ambiguous. Not just, I'm good or I'm bad or
like
E.T.
and some horror movie.
It's like E.T. if E.T. was more realistic and had better shit all around and everything.
So
Not that there's anything wrong with liking E.T.
E.T. is an awesome movie.
I don't like E.T.
I
watched it once and I thought it was pretty shitty. I thought it was very predictable. I usually don't like any movies that I find predictable. 'Cause that's just dickish. Like, I like movies that can still surprise me even after all these years.
Kind of like The Messenger.
Then again, there are movies that you know they're gonna be unpredictable, but then it turns out that they aren't, so that's a bit of a mind screw as well, but...
Remember when we watched The Messengers? I, like, screamed at the part where the door was locked. I was like, are you ready?
You were very giddy watching that. Like, were you high or something?
I may have been. I don't quite remember. It's hard to remember if I'm high or not, because if you're high, you don't really think you're high unless it's like weed or something. And just for those of you who want to know.
Wait, have you ever been on drugs, Jason?
No.
Then how would you know? Then how would you know, Jason?
Oh, come on. I shot him with a friggin'...
I thought you could hit the spitter. Yeah, there we go.
Oh god, a charger.
You're right near a bomb, Jason.
I know. Let's go. Pop bomb up.
Oh shite, I got rid of my boomer bile. Does anybody have any bile?
I don't. I used
Damn
to.
it.
I
wanted to get the septic tank achievement.
Septic tank?
Yes.
Oh, septic tank. I remember.
You throw boomer bile at a tank.
I was just like, bile.
For those of you unfamiliar with Left 4 Dead, a tank is a large muscular zombie who throws things at you, and he's also very difficult to kill. Yes. So it takes a while. They're almost like mini bosses, though there aren't really any regular bosses in this game.
Witches are also kind of like mini
well,
bosses,
no.
But they're so
Witches are zombies that aren't disturbed until a-holes like Jason shine a flashlight in their faces or try and shoot them.
You can't argue with me.
I can argue with you, actually. No, that's not true. Nobody listen to him. He's crazy. I've seen him take damage like 9 out of 10 times.
I'm like half and half with the damage.
Sure fucking have it.
Yeah, there's kind of a tank out there. You might want to pay attention. Watch it. He's gonna come up here.
Should I throw a pipe bomb at him? I think I'm going to.